Devaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayan Namaskrutyam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Him Saraswati Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudiraye
Adojaya Mudiraye.
Ashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu
Prayasu Avadresu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevayam
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavate Uttama
Bhagavate Uttama Sloke.
Bhaktin Bhavati
Bhaktin Bhavati Nastiki.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya
Krishnaya Vasudevaya.
Devaki Nandanaya Cham
Devaki Nandanaya Cha.
Nandagopa Kumaraya
Gopakumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namaha.
Vindaya Namo Namah.
Hare Krishna. Welcome all the devotees for the Srimad Bhagavatam discussion. Today we are going to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 23, 2923. The canto name is The Cosmic Manifestation and the chapter name is Answers by Citing the Lord's Version. Please repeat the sloka behind me. Pratyādiṣṭaṁ mayā tatra
Pratyādiṣṭaṁ mayā tatra.
tvayi karma-vimohite
tvayi karma-vimohite.
tapo hṛdayam sākṣād
Tapo hṛdayam sākṣād.
ātmāhaṁ tapaso anagha
ātmāhaṁ tapaso
tapaso
nagha.
anagha.
Word by word meaning, please repeat behind me. Pratyādiṣṭaṁ.
Pratyādiṣṭam.
Ordered.
Ordered.
Mayā.
Mine.
By me.
By me.
Tatra. Because of. Tvayi.
Tvayi.
Unto you. Karma.
Duty.
Vimohite. Being perplexed. Tapaḥ. Penance. Me. hṛdayam.
Heart.
sākṣād. Directly. ātmā. Life and soul. Aham. Myself. tapasaḥ. Of one who is engaged in penance. Anagha. O sinless one. Translation and purport by Zivengri Sabhaya Charnavanda A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. Please repeat behind me. O sinless Brahma. You may know from me that it was I who first ordered you to undergo penance when you were perplexed in your duty. Such penances my heart and soul. And therefore, penance and I are not different. Purport. The penance by which one can see the personality of Godhead face to face is to be understood as devotional service to the Lord and nothing else. Because only by discharging devotional service in transcendental love can one approach the Lord. Such penance is the internal potency of the Lord and is non-different from Him. Such acts of internal potency are exhibited by non-attachment for material enjoyment. The living entities are engaged in the conditions of material bondage because of their propensity for overlordship. But by engagement in the devotional service of the Lord, one becomes detached from this enjoying spirit. The devotees automatically become detached from the worldly enjoyment, and this detachment is the result of perfect knowledge. Therefore, the penance of devotional service includes knowledge and detachment, and that is the manifestation of the transcendental potency. One cannot enjoy material illusory propensity if he desire to return home back to Godhead. One who has no information of the transcendental bliss in the association of the Lord foolishly desires to enjoy this temporary material happiness. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that if someone sincerely wants to see the Lord and at the same time wants to enjoy this material world, he is considered to be a fool only. One who wants to remain here in this material in the material world for material enjoyment has no business entering into the eternal kingdom of God. The Lord favors such a foolish devotee by snatching all that he may possesses in the material world. If such a foolish devotee of the Lord tries to recoup his possession, then the merciful Lord again snatches away all that he may have possessed. By such repeated failures in material propensity, he becomes very unpopular with his family members and friends. In the material world, the family members and friends honor persons who are very successful in the accumulating wealth by any means. The foolish devotee of the Lord is thus put into forcible penance by the grace of the Lord, and at the end, the devotee becomes perfectly happy being engaged in the service of the Lord. Therefore, penance in devotional service of the Lord, either by voluntary submission or by being forced by the Lord, is necessary for attaining perfection. And thus, such penance is the internal potency of the Lord. One cannot, however, be engaged in the penance of devotional service without being completely free from all sins. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, only a person who is completely free from all reactions of sins can engage himself in the worship of the Lord. Brahmaji was sinless, and therefore he faithfully discharged the advice of the Lord. Tapa, and the Lord, being satisfied with him, awarded him the desired results. Therefore, only love and penance combined can please the Lord, and thus one is able to attain his complete mercy. He directs the sinless, and the sinless devotee attain the highest perfection of life. Hare Krishna. ஓம் அஞ்ஞான திமிரந்தஸ்ய ஞானாஞ்சன சலாக்கய சக்ஷுருன்மிலிதம் என தஸ்மை ஸ்ரீ குருவே நமः. நமோ விஷ்ணுபாதாய கிருஷ்ண பிருஷ்டாய புத்ரே ஸ்ரீமதே பக்தி வேதாந்த சுவாமி இதி நாமினே நமஸ்தே சரஸ்வதி தேவே கௌரவாணி பிரச்சாரணி நிர்விசேஷ சூன்யவாத பாஷாச்ச தேசதாரணே. ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ண சைத்தன்ய பிரபு நித்யானந்த ஸ்ரீ அத்வைத கதாதர ஸ்ரீவாசாதி கௌர பக்த விருந்தா. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா 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 ஹரே ஹரே, ஹரே ராம 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 ஹரே ஹரே. ஹரே கிருஷ்ணா. The karma, whatever we are doing in this material world, there are whatever we accumulated in the previous life, there are accumulated like a bundles of karma we accumulated from the previous births. So there are two types of karma: sanjita karma and prarabdha karma. So sanjita karma means it is not yet revealed. So we can consider that if you are keeping the mustard seed or a paddy rice in a bag, in the bag, it is as it is like that. And for householding purpose, we may open one of the packet and we will use the packet of paddy or the rice, right? But remaining rice are in this as it is packed only, it will be there. We won't open all the packets, only whatever it is required, whatever in the use, only that packet only used, opened. Okay. The similar way, there are sanjita karma and prarabdha karma. So the sanjita karma means already accumulated, it is not yet open, it is not yet started reacting with us. But it is already the karmas are already there. That is a sanjita karma. And prarabdha karma is whatever already currently we are going through. That means already in use, the package already opened by the Lord, and the karma we are going through in our day-to-day activity, day-to-day life. That is prarabdha karma. So the sanjita karma and the prarabdha karma along with us always. The sanjita karma, it is a huge, because millions of birth we took, all the births we accumulated many karmas. It is fully one big good on. We have the karmas, and in that current the present life, only one back it is opened by the Lord. That karma is we are going through in our day-to-day activities. The present life. When a person surrender to the Supreme Lord through the spiritual master, surrender to the spiritual master, then surrender, when the surrender is happening, immediately all his sanjita karma will be eradicated. So that's what the scriptures are saying. So whatever it is already accumulated in the Gudaon, Lord will immediately destroy all those sins. That is the reason the person who is taking the initiation, it is the second birth for the person. Why it is called the second birth? Because it says he is taking a new birth, in that all of his sins are cleared, because he is surrendered to the Supreme Lord. And in that also, if a person very eager to go back to Godhead in this lifetime itself, and he is doing completely merged with the devotional activities 24/7, he was doing very stringently, he is following, he is doing all the penance, all the activities very with love and devotion he was doing, and he is very hankering to go back to Godhead in the same life itself. For that person, even Lord taking out the prarabdha karma, which is happening. What is the karma is there currently? He is supposed to going through. Even Lord is taking out of that karma also, because of the eagerness of the devotee of the Lord. Because that person is very eager to go back to God. Because of that, even the Lord taking out the prarabdha karma also. This is what scriptures are saying. Lord Himself is saying. So in order to get into the devotional service, what is the required? The main thing is faith on the Supreme Lord and desire. Desire is the only way to progress in bhakti. So if you have the desire to go back to Godhead in this lifetime itself, and if you are surrendering it to the Supreme Lord through a spiritual master, then automatically our sanjita karma will be eradicated. If you are more desire, our prarabdha karma will be, Lord will take out. Because if karma is there, we have to go through, we have to take what is the result of that karma, whether it is a good or bad, we have to go through. But since we are having more eager to do only devotional service in this life, there is no other activity, then Lord will see, okay, this person only wanted to serve me. You don't want to enjoy, you don't want to, he's having only eager to come back to me. So let me take out that prarabdha karma also. So that you don't want to go through the, whatever currently he is going through, that karma also you don't want to go through. So that is the power of the Supreme Lord. When there is a power of the surrenderness to the Supreme Lord. So Brahmaji, he was surrendered to the Supreme Lord in that way. So that's the reason, that's why he is Lord calling him as a sinless person. There is no sin on Brahma. And what he is doing, he is faithfully discharging his duty. What is the duty? Lord just told me, he never saw the Lord. He don't know anything about that, why he born, what is the purpose. He is going through on the lotus stem, up and down. Just he heard the words, tapa, two times. That's all. And he was trying to see who is the person who is saying these words, but he wouldn't see. But he understood that don't want to waste the time. Let me start the penance. Let me start the tapasya, meditation. He was meditating with the Supreme Lord for 1,000 years. Then, because of that reason, this is the Lord's order, tapa. He accepted, he understood, and he accepted that, and he continued that penance. Because of that, Lord calling him, he removed, because of that, Lord removed all of his, there is no sin on Brahma. That's why Lord is calling him as a sinless person. So, it is, Prabhupada is explaining here. So, in the material world, if you are taking ourselves, we are the family members, we are the family persons, we are the grahasthas. Grahastha means we are already in the samsara. But still, we have the eagerness to progress in the bhakti, devotional activities we want to progress in the devotional service also. That is the reason, along with our Grihastha life, we are trying to practice devotional service, and we are giving whenever we are getting the knowledge about the devotional service by hearing, by reading, by realization is happening for us, then that our my intelligence is opening up daily, day to day. In every day we are discussing Srimad Bhagavatam, we are doing the chanting. So Lord is giving that intelligence to keep away this material enjoyment to us. So if we can also feel that. So how we are how we came to Krishna consciousness, before coming to Krishna consciousness, how we were there, and how much attachment we have with the material things, and currently how much we are attached to the material things. So material things, currently we may have some material attachment, but it is not that much what we had before Krishna consciousness. So that means the intelligence is coming to us, and we are leaving this lower taste. This material attachment is the lower taste. We are leaving this lower taste one by one, and we are trying to catch hold of the higher taste, which is the supreme lotus feet of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that is the ultimate goal. We are on the right path as specified in the scriptures. And Prabhupada is explaining about the Chaitanya Charitamrita. The Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said that if a person who is very sincere in devotional service, but in the meantime, he wanted to enjoy the material thing also. So he has both the sides, material activity and spiritual activity. He wanted to do both together. He is having that taste also. Then what will happen? What Lord will do? He will snatch all your material appearances. That's what Prabhupada is explaining. And if he wanted to strive and gather again to the material things again, okay, oh, I lost everything. Again, I wanted to do hard work. I need to get the material things again. If he go again, but he is sincere in the devotional service also, then what will happen? Lord will snatch the material things again, so that even his family members won't give respect to him. So that is what this is practically experienced by Prabhupada. So that is the reason he was writing. He experienced the same thing. When he was also a grihastha. He had kids, wife, everything, a good family, and he was doing the medicine business, drug business. And in the Prayagraj, he has the medicine shop, and he was doing the business. And but he is very sincere in his bhakti also. Because initially he was agitated by the Gandhi's movement. He wanted to join the Gandhi's movement and wanted to work for the independence of the country. But after meeting his spiritual master, his propensity, his understanding of the supreme, this material world got different. Oh, this is anyway. This Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, he told him, even what is going to be independence in the material world, nobody can independent. If you are saying that now you want to go out of this British people, that if you are thinking that is the independent, nothing will change. Only the flag will change. The flag, British flag will go, and you will come up with the India flag. That's all. But somebody will control you only. So you will be under the control of somebody. You cannot be free at any point of time. That is the thing he explained to Prabhupada. Prabhupada could understood that. Then he left that the for work for the country. He worked for he wanted to do the devotional service to the entire humanity. So he was in that mood. He wanted to follow the instructions of his spiritual master. He started there. So from there onwards, he was very sincere on his bhakti. If you read his Prabhupada Lilamrita, from the childhood onwards, he has the intention, inclined to bhakti. So whenever the Ratha Yatra used to happen in Puri, he is inclined to the Ratha Yatra. So he also, at the age of 6 itself, he has to prepare the Ratha, and he used to pull, and he invite all the neighbors. He used to pull the Ratha in his street. So this is the way he was very inclined to the bhakti, because his parents. So parents are devotees. Because of that, by seeing that, he was also very inclined to bhakti. He was growing in that way. And later point of time, when he got married, and after that also he was continuing that bhakti. So because of his sincerity, even though he was trying to establish his medical business, it was getting into the loss. He was He was trying multiple times, he tried. Multiple times he lost. That later Prabhupada told, this is Lord's plan that he snatch away all of my wealth, material opulences, so that I can come to this devotional service 24/7. Lord wanted me to take care of this devotional service 24/7. That is the reason Lord snatched all of my opulences multiple times. But foolishly, I was trying to establish the business again and again. But later one point of time I understood that. So when he understood, when his wife also not giving respect to him, and when Prabhupada translated Bhagavad Gita and everything, he kept the papers. His wife, what she did, she simply threw away in the sense she gave it to the old paper merchant. He gave that all those papers and he took the money from there and he purchased that biscuit, tea, coffee, and he was drinking. And that time Prabhupada asked, you want me or tea? Then jokingly, she told, okay, I want tea only. I don't want you. Because that means he lost his respect in the family. So that is the reason what he did. He understood that this is time I have to go out and take up the devotional service completely. Then he came out from his family life and he came to Vrindavan and he was staying in Radha Madan Mohan temple and he was doing tapasya there. Every day he was doing the translation and writing the books. And he started the Back to Godhead magazine and he used to write and he used to take to the printer and printing press, and there they used to print. And he don't have money to give for the printing also. He will tell that you print and give me, I will sell this, I will get back this money. So like that. He used to, after printing, he used to go take that and go to Delhi and he used to distribute the books literally. So then he involved in 100% in the devotional service. So he is the exemplary way. Our Acharya himself is the exemplary way what Chaitanya Charitamrita says, that if the person is in the fully sincere in the devotional service and also he wanted to get into the material things, then Lord will snatch away his material appearances. This is the example way Prabhupada lived. So, and also we are also doing the penance. So it is not that only the elevated souls are doing, we are also doing the penance in the form of we are not eating non-vegetarian, we are not eating onion, garlic, and we are not eating outside foods, only offered foods we are eating. So why we are following all these penances? We don't know, we know the reason. Because of that, we are not going there. So if you take non-vegetarian, it is kind of a non-vegetarian in the sense flesh, any flesh. It is a kind of a, it will increase our sins as well as we will go into the mode of ignorance. So in order to get in progress in the devotional service, we need to come into the platform of mode of goodness, at least mode of goodness. Then only we can get into the path of bhakti and we can go aspire for the Suddha Sattva, which is a pure goodness state. So for that, at least we need to come into the platform of goodness. So in order to keep ourselves in the mode of goodness, we need to avoid this meat, chicken, meat, fish, all those non-vegetarian things, and we have to eat only the sattvic food. So and this onion and garlic, these are also tamasic. It will increase the tamasic guna in the person. That's what our scriptures are saying. That's the reason we are avoiding that also. If you see the other sampradaya, even the Sri Sampradaya, even they don't eat the beetroot, carrot, all those things. That those things also they will avoid. There are many things, but that even the radish, those things they won't eat. So there are many restrictions for them because they want to get into the Shuddha Sattva stage as the early stage. So that is very quickly. That is the reason they wanted to avoid that all those things. So we are also avoiding this. So that is the penance. So avoiding that is the penance. To follow the penance, we need to have the realization, understanding why we are doing this penance, what is behind that. Otherwise, simply we are also saying, simply if you ask somebody to, hey, don't take non-veg, it is not good, it is sinful. So they won't feel, they won't realize because they are not having the bhakti, they are not having the understanding of what is the purpose of life. That is the reason they are not able to understand why this person is saying like this. So in this world, So we cannot say that vegetarian or non-vegetarian. There is nothing called vegetarian, nothing called non-vegetarian, because in vegetarian itself we are avoiding some things to eat. And on the cooked by the materialistic person, cooked by the ignorant person, we are not eating. So that means in vegetarian, even though they prepare the vegetarian food, we are avoiding that. So there are two things only there in this material world, two kind of food. One is sattvic food, next is tamasic food. That's all. So whatever we are helpful for us to progress in bhakti, that is sattvic. Whatever it is taking us to the ignorance or passion, that those foods are the tamasic foods. So we know we are avoiding only two categories. So non-vegetarian, onion, garlic, this and that, everything will come under the tamasic category. So we are avoiding this tamasic food. And also, apart from that, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying that we have to, whatever the food we are having, before taking the prasadam, we have to take the prasadam only. We have to offer to the food to the Lord, so that that is boga. It is called boga. We have to offer the boga to the Lord with the tulsi leaf. Then Lord will accept that, and after Lord accepted that, it is become a remnants of the Lord. So that is the prasadam. That means Lord eradicated the sins from that prasadam, and his blessings is there. So when we take that prasadam, what will happen? That quality will come. Whatever the Lord's, yes, it is touched by the Lord, tasted by the Lord. Because if somebody tasted means, so even though in our custom, in the Indian culture, it is said that the wife need to can take the remnants of husband. So why they are telling that to take the remnants of the husband? Because his remnants it will have, because the karma will transfer from one person to another person through uh, blood and saliva, like that. So that is the reason when a person eating in a plate or something, his saliva will be touched in the hand and the hand touched in the food. So his saliva mixed in the food. So when the wife take that karma getting shared between the husband, karma can be shared to the wife, and the mood of the husband will come on the wife, so that they will be aligned, because both husband and wife are the different family. So when they come together, they need to run the family together way. So they need to have the same mood, so that they can continue their family life. That is the reason their mood need to be connected. So that it should be same. So for that reason, to connect their to merge their karma, so there is a custom. The wife need to take the remnants of the husband. Similar way, we all need to take the remnants of the Supreme Lord, because how the husband's saliva mixed in that, and when we are taking, the wife is getting the quality of the husband. The similar way, when we are taking the prasadam of the Lord, after tasted by the Lord, it is becoming a prasadam. That is the remnants of the Lord. When we take the remnants of the Lord, what will happen? The same karma we are also severing. Lord is the karma-free person. He is a supreme Lord. He is a transcendental. Those transcendental qualities will invite to us. It will come to us. So that is the secret behind eating the prasadam. So that we have to increase that. So, and also we can take the remnants of our spiritual master. So the quality of the spiritual master also come upon us, so that we can align. So the remnants of the spiritual master, remnants of the supreme Lord can be taken, because that quality will come. And wife need to take the remnants of the husband, so that same quality will come, so that they can work peacefully in the same path. So remnants of the spiritual master, to invite the qualities of the spiritual master, to align with the spiritual as a mission, to serve the Lord, and taking the remnants of the Supreme Lord, it is karma free, and also we will get invite the transcendental qualities of the Supreme Lord. That is the reason we are taking. So this is the way we have the understanding. Because of that, we are not taking the food outside. So whatever that activities we are doing, we are concentrating on the food. That is also a penance. So the penance is required, because Lord Himself is saying that there is no difference between penance and I are non-different. Whatever we are doing, that is penance is the Lord. We are doing the penance for the Lord Himself, for the sake of progress in bhakti. So the bhakti is towards the Lord. So that is the reason there is no difference between Lord and penance. That's what Lord is explaining in this sloka. So when he spoke he was very much impressed by with the Brahmaji's penance, and he was saying that I and penance, there is no difference. These are the Lord's words. he was telling to Brahma. So let us continue our penance, whatever we are doing, and progress in bhakti. So even though we are not able to waking up early in the morning, that is also a penance. The chanting the holy name of the Lord, that is also a penance, because common people not doing that. We are doing that. So we are doing that for the sake of progress in bhakti. So that is the penance. Even though the climatic condition is not good, we have to wake up in the morning, we have to take bath, we have to sit for the chanting. These are the penance whatever we are taking in this material world. So Lord will, yes, there is no difference between penance and the Lord. So this is also, we are accepting the Lord in this way also. So that will also, Lord will impress in that also as well. So we will continue that. We'll also try to, if you are not able to wake up early in the morning, at least pray to the Lord so that we can, this is a penance in the sense, some of the difficulties we are taking voluntarily, taking the difficulties. That is called penance. So the difficulties, that is the pleasure of the Lord we are taking. So in that way, if you take, then automatically we can progress in bhakti. So we will pray and pray for all of us together so that we can progress in bhakti together and with the penance. And we'll day by day, we need to increase our penance. Whatever the acharyas followed, acharyas are following, our spiritual master is following, we'll all try to follow all the things, and we will become a devotee one day. We can go back to Godhead. Hare Krishna. Grandraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai.